I got three units that's having issues. I know one, they say the condenser fan motor is coming on and off. So I don't know if it's maybe low on refrigerant or pressure switch issue. Another unit is not coming on at all, and another one is, I'm assuming the PM team found some issue with the contactor, so I'm gonna try to tackle all three of these issues here at this church. I know this church has a lot of old units, R22 units, over like 20 years old. They just started replacing a lot of the units here at this site. So arrive there, check in, and see what we got. So we got instead of those 3 initial issues, got like 4 or 5. I spoke with the one of the PM techs, and apparently it's a couple more units, including this RTU 10 here. It's making a squeaking noise. He said coming from the belt may need a belt, so came up here and the disconnect was already off. Damn. Use a nut driver for take these panels off. Drill is dead, so you know, a lot of techs out there say it's better to use a nut driver anyways to make sure you don't strip the screws or whatever. But get this bad boy off now. Okay, got 3 screws instead of 16 screws here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 16. So, alright, last one. Alright, mess up the roof. And that belt is really loose. We're definitely gonna need a new belt. We're gonna check out the alignment on it as well. So I'm gonna have, I don't have any belts on my truck at the moment, so I'll get the information AX49, go to the supply house and pick that up and swap it out. But yeah, you can see all that debris in here. So that's about it with that one. I'm gonna have to return with a belt for that, turn it on to see if there's any other. All right, so just took off the belt. Had a lot of residue here, man. So we're gonna go ahead and clean all that up and put the belt on. All right, so now loosen it up. The belt's good tension on it now. So I had to loosen up the bracket and raise up the motor. So I made a video about that as well, in case somebody doesn't know how to do it. But now, working in the rain at this point, but it is what it is. We're going to turn this unit on. And look at that, the squilling is gone. Make sure it's going in the right direction, rotation. See the arrow. I don't know if you can see it on the video, but we're moving in the right rotation. So initially, just had a loose belt here. I changed that out, then turned it on, and I wasn't getting no power. Coming upstairs, find out the breaker is tripped. So verify with my Megger that the compressor is bad. But just to do, I just did an isolation test. So I took apart first the blower, because I was reading the blower was good. So I took the blower off, turned the breaker on, turned this on, breaker tripped, went back downstairs. I mean, at first turned the disconnect off, disconnected this, went back downstairs, turned the, reset the breaker, came, turned this on. Everything is running out, no issue. So we have a bad compressor here. And we have another bad compressor on the R22 older system. So I'm just write that up to get a quote to replace that one with this one. Get the info for compressor. I'm gonna check these fans out too. See if they're taking it. Fan motor is on. Not sure, they're saying the condenser wasn't coming on or what. Check it out and get into it. Alright, so up here on the roof, I believe I found condenser 13 for that air handler downstairs. These are the rest of the condensers that's downstairs in that mechanical room. So we do have incoming power coming in. So I don't know if you can see it. Lost my field piece, but this works. We got 212. So just gonna, yeah, nothing's coming on. So check it out and see what's up. Might be the contactor. All right, so let's see if I could do this with one hand, but yeah, one side of the contactor that's not making contact. This is the side that is. I don't know if I could do it while holding this phone and record. Need to get some meta glasses, man, but got the power off. Let's try to push it in. You'll hear the continuity. So that side's good, and go on this side, push it in. And nothing. So that side's open. I'll go ahead and get another new contactor, change that out. Let's move on to another one, and I'm gonna make note of this too. Like I said earlier in the video, they have a lot of older systems, but they're starting to change it out. So they changed this one out. I was out here maybe a month ago. R22 is almost 30 years old, and everything was rusted in there, man. The coil was frozen up when I got here and solid. I was here all day, you know, trying to thaw that thing out, but good thing, good sign they're starting to, you know, get with the times. All right, so condenser 2, the PM guy just wrote up that the contactor needed to be replaced, saying it was burnt and pitted. So that's pretty much what it's just needed for that one. He was also saying he was hearing the fan motor go on and off on this one. I've been looking at it, it's been running now with no issues. I was thinking maybe it had fan cycling switch on it or something, but it looks like it doesn't. Go ahead and hook up the gauges to it and open up the panels and check it out and see if I find anything wrong with this one. Yeah, so we're pretty much be through once we figure out this one. Okay, so this is number 5. Now I can hear the refrigerant coming through. So we got set point 68. Active DX set point 53. So we don't have no alarms. No active alarms. So this is the one. Fancy. Got your hot gas and all of that being dumped into the system as well. Not really sure what it is feeding. Just trying to see if I can find. I believe this has. This one tells you to discharge air on here. So we have the supply line temperature 50, 55. Let's go back. Cooling, stage 2 is off. Stage 1 is on. Evaporator control. So this is the one. The PM Tech said that the outdoor fan was making a weird noise. Just looking at it and examining it. Let's put the gauges on it, check it out, see if anything is funky going on with it. But we don't have no alarms or anything, and it seems to be cooling. But I want to put my thermometer in here and see what supply temperature we're getting. Alright, so wrapping up with this condenser 5. I spoke with the PM technician. He was saying that this unit was cycling on and off and the fan was making a loud noise. The only thing I found was that the system was a little low on refrigerant, so I added 3 pounds of 14